The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Right to the air. Here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. First carry for Tyler Algier. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think off.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up on the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays. Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Left side, he's got Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. Gamble. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Touchdown! Jordan Akins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the 1st score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. Correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray dumps this one off to Algier. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Jones off the play fake. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Jones' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run on first down. Gamble. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
On second down now, Gamble, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 31, Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now Murray. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing now is Murray. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Murray getting this complete to Conner. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Murray. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone. Caught left side, Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Somebody connects on the extra point. They'll cut the lead to 21-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Now Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going deep for Brown. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Now Murray off play action. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Gano now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Escaping the pressure right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On second down, Gamble, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gamble, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by Galladay. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. On first down, Gamble. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll try the left side. Gamble. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Gamble, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Giants! Wan'Dale Robinson from 3 yards out. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, Let's just say it's been unusual.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On play action, it's Murray. Again, he finds more.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Murray to air it out again. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Golladay. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run on 1st down. Gamble, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
1st down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up on a USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Off play action. Jones. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Jones keeps it himself, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the 4th quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Well, now how about this return?
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Murray now on 1st down. Oh, Connor loses it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Murray now on 1st down.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Murray now. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with